Welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep into LPT Realty today. It's a real estate brokerage that's been, making some noise lately. We want to understand how they work, especially when it comes to how they're attracting new agents.
Yeah, and I think it's worth noting that LPT Realty was named Most Innovative Brokerage in 2024.
Which is pretty wild considering they only started a couple of years ago.
Exactly. Like they went from nothing to over 10,000 agents in 38 states. That's incredible growth for any industry, let alone real estate. And get this, they're planning to be in all 50 U.S. states, plus parts of Canada by the end of 2024.
Yeah, I saw that in their materials too. That's a pretty ambitious goal. We've got a bunch of their marketing stuff right here.
And looking at it, they're really trying to position themselves as like a real game changer.
Definitely. The first thing that jumps out is this phrase they use constantly, unfair advantage.
Oh, yeah, they definitely push that. They say they offer agents an unfair advantage,
Yeah.
which is based on these like 4 pillars: marketing, technology, education, and compensation.
Sounds impressive, but are they actually living up to that promise? That's what we're here to figure out. What do you think about that unfair advantage claim?
Well, I mean, we have to look at the details, right? So let's start with marketing. LPT Realty is really proud of their collateral marketing system, which basically gives agents a bunch of pre-made marketing stuff they can use.
So agents can just slap their name on it and they're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. It's already designed and branded, but agents can customize it with their own logos and stuff. It could be a huge time saver for agents who are already super busy with clients and deals.
I can see that, but on the flip side, does it kind of limit their, creativity and control over their own brand?
Right, that's a good point. Like, is it worth the trade-off? It'll be interesting to hear from LPT Realty agents themselves, what they actually think about the system. But for now, let's move on to technology.
Yeah, they mentioned a bunch of different tools, including LPT Connect, a CRM called Lofty, eSign with Gotloop, and then there's this AI bot called Desi.ai.
Yeah, that one's interesting. They say it's exclusive to LPT Realty agents. Apparently, it can help with lead generation, marketing, and even client communication.
Oh, wow. So is this cutting edge stuff, or are these just, regular real estate tools with a fancy LPT Realty label slapped on them?
Well, some of them are pretty common, like the eSign and CRM systems.
Yeah.
But that AI bot, Desi.ai, they're really touting that as something special.
Okay, so if this AI is as good as they say it is, it could be a big advantage for agents who want to, streamline their work.
Okay, then choose your colors and click submit, and there it is.
Whoa, that's awesome, bro.
The computing algorithm is unfathomable.
Hey, fellas, what are you guys up to?
My guy Larry is showing us this gnarly AI bot. Yeah, it's called Desi. It's basically an all-in-one AI personal marketing department for real estate agents.
Give this dude a sick demo, bro.
Yeah, I want to see. Okay. Well, first you need a headshot. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Perfect. Now all you gotta do is add some basic info to your profile, make a few selections, and bing, bang, boom, you got marketing, tough guy. Say hello to your personal print collateral, yard sides, and door hangers.
Check out your face on that epic billboard.
Business cards, postcards, and you're the cover model on these beautiful agent magazines.
Yay, I'm a star. Bro, it's like having a super brain that understands everything, even if you're not into all that fancy tech stuff.
Unmatched, unparalleled, and truly exceptional in every way. Yeah, it's true. When it comes to self-marketing, Desi handles it all for you. It's the smartest AI bot out there.
Oh no, Peter.
Oh shoot, I didn't know he was back there.
Peter, come back.
How long's he been back there? I seriously had no idea.
Dude, you totally bummed out that robot, bro.
Come back, Peter. He didn't mean it. Oh, no, I meant it. I just didn't mean for him to hear it.
Peter, please.
But I also wonder about the ethical side of things.
Oh, definitely. What about data privacy? And
Yeah.
could AI eventually, replace human interaction in real estate transactions?
Exactly. It's something to think about. AI is popping up everywhere these days, so I guess it's not surprising to see it in real estate too. But it definitely raises some important questions.
For sure. All right, so what about education? LPT Realty mentions they have live and on-demand webinars, but what kind of strategic knowledge are they actually sharing?
Terms. We provide both live and virtual trainings. We have expert full-time instructors. We teach on everything from real estate basics to sales fundamentals, and you can learn all of the LPT systems and procedures, and it's all housed conveniently inside of LPT Connect, available from your smartphone. The on-demand 24/7 video content, the living library of important documents, the art and logos and graphics you need, all of your agent resources live inside of one place, available in the palm of your hand.
You need to be offering something truly valuable. But we can't forget about compensation. That's usually a deal breaker for a lot of agents when they're picking a brokerage.
Definitely. And LPT Realty highlights a couple of things. First, no sign-up or monthly fees, which is pretty appealing, right?
For sure, especially for agents who are just starting out, but they do have a transaction fee, right?
Yeah, there's a fee for each transaction and also an annual fee that's taken out of your first transaction. But the really interesting thing is that they offer agents a choice between two different compensation plans.
Okay, let's unpack those. So we've got the Business Builder plan, which is $500 per transaction with a cap of $5,000 per year. And then there's the Rev Share Partner plan, which is an 80-20 split with a $15,000 annual cap. Sounds like they're trying to appeal to different types of agents with that choice.
Absolutely. Like the Business Builder plan might be good for newer agents who are still building their client base.
Yeah.
They get a predictable income. On the other hand, the RevShare Partner plan could be more attractive for experienced, top-performing agents who are like confident they can close big deals.
But wouldn't a really successful agent on the Business Builder plan hit that $5,000 cap pretty quickly? That doesn't seem like a great deal.
You're totally right. It seems like LPT Realty is encouraging agents to move towards the RevShare Partner plan as they, get more successful.
So the question is this tiered compensation structure actually good for agents in the long run, or is it just a way for LPT Realty to, well, make more money?
Yeah, that's definitely something to consider. And don't forget those extra fees we talked about. You have to factor those in when you're comparing LPT Realty to other brokerages.
Right. We need to look at the whole picture. One other thing that sticks out from their marketing is this whole agent choice thing.
Yeah, they keep talking about how agents have control over their branding, their marketing, and even their compensation plan.
Sounds great, but is that really unique to LPT Realty, or is it just like a marketing tactic?
Exactly. Do they really deliver on this agent choice promise, or is it more about like creating a perception of freedom?
To figure that out, I think we need to see what actual LPT Realty agents are saying. Luckily, they included a few testimonials in their materials.
Perfect. Let's see what those agents had to say. Maybe they can shed some light on what it's really like to work with LPT Realty.
All right, let's dive into these testimonials. I think we might learn a lot from their experiences. All right, let's see what these LPT Realty agents have to say. There's one here from Rika Chisman. She's in Florida. She and her team closed 2 listings in a row worth over $2 million.
Wow.
I know, right? And they did it after using LPT Realty's Power Pack presentation. They were up against some tough competition, too, like experienced local agents and even licensed realtors.
So she's saying that the Power Pack presentation is what gave them the edge.
That's what it sounds like. Makes you wonder, though, what's so special about this Power Pack? Is it really innovative or just the same old real estate stuff dressed up differently?
Yeah, we'd have to see it ourselves to know for sure. But she also mentions getting come list me calls from mailers and even a lead from their home value magazine.
Right. It seems like LPT Realty is really into those traditional marketing tactics, like print materials. They're not just focused on digital stuff. Do you think that's a good strategy these days? Everyone's online.
It's interesting, right? Most brokerages are all about online marketing now. But maybe LPT Realty has figured out that some people still respond to print, or maybe they're just trying to offer a little bit of everything to appeal to different kinds of people.
Could be. That definitely makes them stand out. Another testimonial that caught my eye was from Chance Percher. He talks about how valuable it is to have physical marketing materials to give to potential clients. He specifically mentions the Active Marketing Plan and the Buyer Strategies magazines.
Oh, yeah, I see what he means. Having something tangible to give to people, it kind of adds to your credibility, right? It's like you're saying, look, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing.
Exactly. And Shelley Servideo, another agent in the testimonials, she says she used both the Listing Power Pack and the Prospecting Pack, and she got some good results. Even had neighbors showing up at an open house with her door hanger in hand.
Wow. So it sounds like this focus on physical marketing materials is actually working for some agents.
Yeah, it is. It's like LPT Realty is tapping into something psychological. Like when you hold something physical, it feels more real, more valuable.
Totally. It's like the difference between a handwritten note and an email. The note just feels more personal, more meaningful.
Right. And it makes me think about LPT Realty's overall branding. They're positioning themselves as this company that gives agents all the tools they need to succeed. And these physical marketing materials are a tangible representation of that,
It's clever. They're reinforcing their message in a way that people can actually see and touch.
Okay, but not all of the testimonials are about marketing materials. There's one from Kristen Smith. She talks about getting referrals from her billboard social media post.
Oh, yeah. So they are using technology too, right?
Definitely. They're doing both, the traditional stuff and the digital stuff.
Yeah.
And they're giving agents the freedom to choose what works best for them.
And it looks like it's paying off. Kristen even mentions getting referrals from other LPT Realty agents, some even from out of state. Interesting. So maybe LPT Realty has a good internal referral network.
Could be. That would be a big plus for agents who are trying to grow their business. It would be nice to know, though, how LPT Realty actually, encourages that kind of networking. Do they have any specific platforms or events for agents to connect?
Hmm. Good question. Okay, last testimonial. Robert Salazar says that the Listing Power Pack helped him win a listing after years of relying only on referrals.
Yeah, that one really stood out to me too. It shows that even experienced agents can find value in LPT Realty's system, even if they've been successful doing things their own way.
Right. It seems like Robert was kind of stuck in a rut just relying on referrals. But by using LPT Realty's marketing materials, he was able to break out of that and land a listing he might have missed otherwise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder that even if you're doing well, there's always room for improvement, right? And LPT Realty might have the tools to help you get to that next level.
Definitely. But remember, these are just a few positive stories that LPT Realty chose to share. We should always do our own research and, talk to current and former LPT Realty agents to get the full picture.
Absolutely. These testimonials are helpful, but they're just one piece of the puzzle. All right, so we've talked about marketing, technology, education, and compensation. But let's go back to Robert Palmer, the CEO, for a second.
Oh, yeah, the guy who started LPT Realty. What about him?
Well, before LPT Realty, he had a company called Listing Power Tools. Our sources don't give us the full backstory, but it makes you wonder if that origin story is somehow influencing LPT Realty today.
Yeah. How do you think it might be shaping their, philosophy and strategy?
Well, the name Listing Power Tools kind of says it all, right? They were all about giving agents the tools they need to list and sell properties. It seems like LPT Realty is taking that idea and, expanding it to include all these other services.
Right, like marketing, technology, education, even the way agents get paid. They're creating a whole ecosystem to support agents throughout their careers.
Exactly. And it all goes back to that agent choice thing they keep talking about. They're giving agents a lot of control over how they run their businesses. But is that really true autonomy or just a clever marketing tactic?
Yeah, that's the big question, right? Do their systems actually allow for individual preferences, or do they kind of force everyone into a mold?
To answer that, I think we need to hear from LPT Realty agents themselves. What are they actually experiencing? Maybe we can find some interviews or articles where they share their real-life experiences, good and bad.
Great idea. Those firsthand accounts would definitely give us a more complete picture.
So it seems like LPT Realty has a lot going for it, but also some things that agents should, think about carefully. They've definitely gotten big fast,
Yeah.
and all their tools and technology, plus those interesting compensation plans, are attracting a lot of attention.
Yeah, they're shaking things up for sure.
But are they really changing the game, or are they just a more polished version of the same old brokerage model?
It's hard to say, right? I mean, based on what we've seen so far, LPT Realty could be a good fit for agents who are comfortable with technology, who want lots of training and support, and who are interested in building a team and maybe earning through that revenue sharing plan.
And that agent choice thing keeps coming up, but we still don't know for sure how much freedom agents really have.
Right. It's do they actually give agents the power to run their businesses their own way? Or is it more like they're providing a prepackaged structure that everyone has to fit into?
Exactly. And that's what really matters at the end of the day. The testimonials are positive, but we have to remember they're chosen specifically to, show the good stuff. If you really want to know what it's like to work with LPT Realty, you got to talk to actual agents, look at industry forums, do your research.
Yeah, don't just take their word for it. Look around, get different perspectives.
So we've given you a good overview of LPT Realty, their approach, and some things to consider.
Hopefully this helps you, ask the right questions and make a good decision for yourself.
Exactly. It's like we've given you a map and a compass to navigate this whole LPT Realty landscape. Now it's up to you to explore, gather more info, and figure out if it's the right path for you.
Yeah, it's your journey.
So looking back at everything we've covered, what do you think is the most important takeaway from this deep dive?
I think the main thing is that LPT Realty is trying to do things differently, especially with their technology, their compensation plans, and how much they talk about empowering agents. But whether it actually works for agents, well, that depends on what each agent wants and how they like to do business.
Okay, let's put ourselves in an agent's shoes for a minute. Imagine you're an agent, you're doing well at your current brokerage.
Hmm?
What would LPT Realty have to offer to, like, make you want to switch?
Oh, that's a good one. For me, they'd have to prove that their technology really works. Not just hype. I'd want to hear from other agents who are actually seeing more success since they joined LPT Realty. And they'd have to show me that this agent-centric thing isn't just talk, that it actually means more flexibility, more control, and more money for agents.
Sounds like they've set a high bar for themselves.
For sure. They've made some big promises. Now they need to show everyone that they can deliver.
All right, that wraps up our deep dive into LPT Realty. We hope you learned something new and that it sparked some interesting thoughts.
Yeah, always good to keep learning.
Remember, this is just the starting point. Keep asking questions, keep digging, and make the best choice for your own career. Happy diving, everyone.